Today we're making DIY cinnamon pine cones. Wait, DIY at home cinnamon pine cones?
No, I wouldn't say DIY at home. I just say
Okay.
DIY. Yeah.
Today we're trying Seasoned Sprinkles DIY recipe for cinnamon pine cones. We're in the front yard wearing protective gloves because pine cones are pokey.
Super pokey.
These are all pine cones that we collected up at the cabin, and step one is we have to shake them out because there's probably different debris and animals living in them. Bugs, spiders, I don't know.
Is there a technique or just kind of like...
I don't know. I think just like, oh!
And then we're...
I think we need to put them in a dun bag. I'll get a dun bag. Just to keep them separated so we know which ones we've done.
You're so pretty.
I wonder how many will fit in a bucket. I'm thinking like 2. Is it stuck to you?
The little pokey parts keep getting caught.
I did try and pick ones that had full, what do you call these? Pokey parts? All the way around.
That seems like the, yeah.
No bugs.
Yeah. I feel like there also probably wouldn't be bugs in here after this long.
I know, that was part of my hope in waiting.
The little pine bit like fluff off?
Yeah.
And it made a little twirly.
This one is not so pretty, so I think I'm gonna just put this one in it.
Can you help me unhinge this one from my finger? I think my hardest part is just getting them off of my fingers.
This one is covered with sap and dripping syrup. What do we call that? Honey? Sap, right? It's called sap. It's fun to watch them fly out because they like, oh, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Can you help me? Thank you. So I collected 3 bags worth and I rated them based on how full and even they're like married. Their spindles were. I don't know if those are called spindles. I just made that up, but it sounds accurate. Whoa. Can you help?
No, we're good. I hope we got that on here. Acrobat with me.
Cordelia, do you want to tell your story about the incident? Get a little closer.
It was entirely too close. My pinecone story is that I went on a hike by myself up at our cabin. I was having a grand old time. I went by myself, and I used to hate tying my shoelaces. And finally, Mom got to me because she said, if you don't tie your shoelaces, you're going to trip over them and something bad is going to happen. And so this hike was the first hike in a long time I had actually tied my shoelaces. And I was wearing these hiking boots, and they had these little metal prongs for the last laces to latch onto because they were more, it came up under my ankles for a little extra support. And so I had tied these boots on, and I just finished my hike. It was, a couple hours. I came back. I was having a grand old time. I'm walking into the parking lot, and I take a little misstep loop off of one of my little bunny ears, latches onto the hook of the other boot, and I take a pine cone right into my kneecap, and I'm just bleeding everywhere. And I think I remember calling you and just being like, Mom, I just cut my knee open. I think it's broken. I was fine. It was not broken, but I thought it was the end of me. It was dramatic.
I think the words were, a pine cone attacked me.
Ever since then, anytime a pine cone is nearby, everyone goes, oh my gosh, be careful, be careful. There's a pine cone.
Okay, in your defense, they're very pokey.
They're
and sharp.
super sharp.
If you fell on one at the right angle, I can understand that would be the
And I had to pull the pine cone chunk out of my kneecap, and there is still a scar.
The question is, do we have enough?
You just give one person a pine cone each.
Instructions said to shake for animals. I haven't seen any animals. We've definitely seen different bits of, what do you call those? Debris? No, the little pokey fronds. So these have been sitting in the garage for 2 months. And what's interesting is you can see all of the pieces that have just come off in the bag. We're gonna find out what these are called because we can't remember the name of it. A prinkle?
Or Brecht scale? Oh, it's a scale.
A scale.
It's a scale.
all the scales, the pinal scales.
Okay.
Pine cone scales. Okay. Step 2 is we are covering up cookie pans with aluminum foil and putting the pine cones on.
Ow!
Did it poke you?
Yeah.
How did it poke you? You had gloves.
Yeah. Do you have tweezers?
Seriously?
Me, pine cones, always having a rough time.
Can you help?
Yeah. Does it want me to squeeze?
You got it?
Yeah.
Can you grab one of the buckets? I want to see how many of these fit in one of our buckets.
I think it's gonna be like one pine cone.
One pine cone? Oh no. Oh my gosh. It's one pine cone. It's literally one pine cone. I'm going to give people one pine cone. Oh no.
You can maybe do
Maybe 2?
like
Oh no.
piece.
This isn't going to work at all. This was not the vision. These pine cones are too big. Well, these are the free pine cones I have. This bucket would be so cute.
It is really cute.
I could probably do...
Maybe, yeah, I feel like kind of have to put them both in.
How though? There's no way to even get 2 in. How are we gonna do this? Here's your cinnamon pine cone.
Here's your cinnamon pine cone.
Not cinnamon pine
Wait,
cone.
when you just put it on their porch, you just put one in and then one next to it. Yeah, it's gonna be really aesthetic. I have the vision. Yeah, one in. Okay. Put it
Just one like this.
Put it on the counter behind you. It's gonna be so cute. Okay, right?
Okay.
Here we go. Here's your pine cone. You open your door, and this is what has arrived. You have this, and okay. You see the vision?
This is not the
They're gonna smell really good, probably.
20 minutes. If you're enjoying this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I am trying to reach 10,000 subscriptions by the end of the year. It would mean a ton to me if you just hit that button. Thanks so much. So after they come out, they get cooled and then they get stuck in a bag with cinnamon sticks and cinnamon oil. They say you shouldn't touch cinnamon oil with your bare hands, so that's another reason we're wearing gloves, because it can be irritating to the skin. Should we smell it though?
I think so.
Okay.
I hope it's not like a cinnamon challenge situation though.
Cinnamon challenge? What does that mean?
That was from like 2010, where you would eat a spoonful of cinnamon and people, like, everyone tried to do it. I don't know why it was such a big thing, but people would try and eat a spoonful of cinnamon, but it's so abrasive that you just immediately cough, and some people have, like, it comes out of...
I'll go first. You already had an injury. That is not pleasant. That is not like cinnamon. It smells like bark, and I did get something that I think it said cinnamon bark.
Oh.
I'm concerned about the results.
Merry Christmas, here's your cinnamon.
Not only are you getting one pine cone, but you're getting it ready to smell cinnamon.
Oh.
I don't know if this is gonna
I
work.
don't know, that's not right. Maybe it's just like super strong, and that's what
Here, you smell. What do you think?
That's not, it doesn't even smell like a hint of cinnamon, it just kind of smells
It's like, this is like if the 3 wise men were bringing cinnamon, it would be this. Like old in a box, maybe it was a cinnamon tree at one point.
Like, it's like when you like pull something down from the attic, it's got that kind of funky smell.
Cedar. It's like cedar.
But it's not even like good cedar. It's not right, and I think I touched it to my nose, so now I can still smell it.
You can't touch it to your skin?
Well, I didn't mean to. It was closer than I anticipated.
You are so accident prone.
It's hard out here, guys.
Well, it's an experiment.
It is. I mean, at least we have cinnamon sticks, so cinnamon will be used at some point during this.
So they are dripping. You can see it dripped out the sap quite a bit. There are little sap droplets. Look at the sap, it's all melty. Do you think I could eat that? What do you think it tastes like?
I don't know, I think you should try it.
Okay.
That looks disgusting.
It tastes like a glue dot.
Why do you know what that tastes like?
I don't know, it's disgusting. It's not like maple syrup, it's not sugary.
Well, it's not a maple tree, it's a pine cone.
No, I don't like it. It's a glue dot.
Okay, don't do that again.
Pine cones are cool, and the next step is to put them into a bag with cinnamon oil, which doesn't smell like cinnamon oil, and cinnamon sticks.
Yeah, let it also be noted too that after we cooked the pine cones, they don't smell the best. So
No.
if you're gonna do this at home, don't invite people over after, because a little funky.
It smells, what does it smell like?
It's just like dirt and it's just like sour dirt. I don't know. It's not right.
It smells like old fireplace.
Yeah.
It's not even like nice fire, like old fire. Like someone cooked sap and pine cones, which we did.
Delicious.
You want to hold it open? I'll just
Sure.
Okay. Oh, I didn't remove that.
Oh, maybe don't do that.
Yeah, okay. These directions said use 12 drops. We've got a big bag. I'm thinking I'm just gonna spray them all.
I'm scared.
And this doesn't smell good.
Are you sure you don't use a lot more than 12 drops? Because it's...
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm going for it.
Alright.
I'm just gonna spray it.
Get in there.
Oh my god, that stinks. Oh, that's terrible. I feel like we should shake it a little bit. Yeah. I feel like this isn't cinnamon. It doesn't seem right. I don't think my friends are getting presents this year.
What is that called? That's not...
Cinnamon oil.
No.
I can't do that. It smells so bad. It smells really bad.
Oh, no, it's like, I can't even be over here. It smells so bad.
No.
I'm just gonna comment from behind the camera. I hope it somehow...
I can't get them out and it smells so bad.
This is stressful crafting right now.
Why are they not coming
I feel like
out?
that's maybe not the best way to do it. You're in the danger
There we
zone.
go. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, how many do you get?
Well, she said 2. I'm gonna, you know what?
I need to, can I smell one of those? I need something.
Oh, that actually smells pretty good.
Okay, see, that smells like cinnamon. These are gonna be the most cinnamon pine cones that have ever existed.
Okay, we're shaking up the bag and we're gonna stick it.
Oh,
I breathed it.
stop
I breathed it.
opening the bag.
Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, it said like toss it around, but I feel like her pine cones were smaller.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
How am I gonna toss this?
Maybe just flip it upside down and call it a day.
like that.
I guess.
Yeah.
And then I think that's how it's gonna get. Tossing.
Okay, this is going to the garage and we'll see you in a couple days.
Yeah.
Okay, it is not quite 24 hours since we put the bag here in the garage and it smells better. It's not so offensive and I kind of get a cinnamon smell to it. I did read online that cinnamon bark is different from cinnamon leaf and I may have bought the wrong kind of cinnamon, but I also may have used too much because it also said that oil is very concentrated and you don't need to use as much. So me with my happy spraying in the bag may not have been the right move, but at least it doesn't reek, which it did last night. Okay, it is 3 days past when we put the pine cones in the bin and I actually don't smell them when I come out here anymore, so it's not as pungent at all. So I actually wonder if the smell has dissipated to the point where the pine cones are not going to be fragrant. We're going to check them in the morning. The instructions said to leave for 2 days for maximum oil penetration. And it's been 4 days now. So we're about to open up the bag and see what they smell like. Ready for this?
I am so ready. It smells kind of weird.
It already smells weird.
Okay.
Oh no, it's wrong.
Oh, it's so sticky.
It smells just like a pine tree. It doesn't smell cinnamon. I'm not getting cinnamon at all from this. I'm getting like
It just smells like
pine.
Yeah.
Which it is. It's
smells
fine.
like bark. Yeah.
My friends will get a cute bucket.
Yeah. It could be worse. It could smell bad.
It smells bad.
Oh, that smells bad.
It smells real bad.
Don't-
I think we definitely used the wrong kind of cinnamon.
I don't know. This was a bust.
This is a total bust.
Why are they so like wet?
Well, because I sprayed them.
Do you have to
with oil.
rinse them or something? Why are they like sticky and wet?
All right, what did we learn?
Not to use this specific oil and to get smaller pine cones.
Would we try it again with different pine cones?
I don't know. This was pretty traumatic. This was bad. Would you try it again?
I would try it again with the right cinnamon and smaller pine cones. Let's see how they look in the buckets.
Yeah.
Oh, ow, pookie. Forgot my gloves.
Oh, okay. Well,
Here's your stinky, silly single pine cone. Merry Christmas.
thank you.
Quick update. I think I'm getting a headache from how much these stink. They smell real bad. real bad. Thanks for watching, and if you want to keep watching our YouTube videos, you can check out this one where she evaluates my clothing.